weekend edition of the Box Seat. I'm Mark Warwood, standing in for Adam McGrath and Mark Olmos. We've got an 8-race card at Belmont on Saturday. No superstar race, but a number of superstars on the track, including the Derby winner Gatting and the Iron Filly Dainty Tess. Let's have a look at the weather and track conditions for Saturday. We're expecting a mostly sunny day, around 23 degrees Celsius, a small chance of rain, so we expect to be on a good track, and the rail in the 9-metre position. Race number 1 at 11:58 will be the Inglis Insurance Brokers Plate over 1,300 metres. It's for 2-year-olds, it's at open class. The replay horse we're going to look at is Art Series, winning at Belmont Park on the 27th of May.
Top of the home straight, under the arches, getting up inside of it. Further back is Lithium Power. Over on the inside at the 250, Ruby Amiss the leader, but Art Series is being nursed by Pike. And now he makes his move down to the 200. Art Series races past Ruby Amiss, and they've gapped the others. It's clear the favourite, less than 100 to go. Art Series from Ruby Amiss, Texas Moon, Lob City running on, but another one for Art Series. Art Series.
An excellent performance there from Art Series. This Sebring filly, which has strung together 3 wins this preparation, the latest of which was that 1.5 length victory over Ruby Amiss 2 weeks ago. She meets Ruby Amiss 1.5 kilos worse for that success, but I expect the placings to stay the same with Willia Pike on board. Really like the way this maps here. Art Series from barrier 2 should get the run of the race and be really hard to beat. We mentioned Ruby Amiss there. I'm looking elsewhere for perhaps the main danger. It also comes out of the replay race. It's number 5, Lob City, this Vital Equine filly. She won a Saturday Metropolitan race over 1,100 metres at Ascot on debut. She's been back-to-back 4th places this preparation over different distances and on different track surfaces. Really like the sectionals from her last run. I expect her to be run on strongly. Maybe the other horse you could mention here is number 2, The Shoe. Hasn't run in town yet, but a couple of really good performances at Pinjarra Park, including behind subsequent Karrakatta Plate winner Lucy May. My selections in this race: number 3, Art Series. She's drawn to get the run of the race under William Pike and register her 4th win in a row since returning from a spell. The dangers: number 5, Lob City, number 2, The Shoe, and number 4, Ruby Amiss. Race number 2 at Belmont Park on Saturday at 12:38 will be the Gate, Bar and Bristow Handicap over 1,400 metres. It's for 2-year-olds and upwards, exclusively for fillies and mares who have won only 1 Metro race or less, a 62-plus affair. The replay horse we're going to look at is a Black Line from the Simon Miller Yard on the 3rd of June at Belmont Park.
Really led Man Time. They've booted nicely clear the stablemates. 2.5 lengths behind them. Show Honey, Mrs. Brown's Boy. Then Dia Della Razza. Black Line tackled and headed by Man Time. Pike goes to work on Show Honey. Down to the 150 Man Time. A half a length Black Line and a length and a half away. Show Honey from Fontainebleau. Man Time desperately ridden. Show Honey closing in. They split the line. Nothing in it at all. Show Honey dived at Man.
On face value, a disappointing performance there from Black Line, but I'm a speed figures man myself, and I really like the numbers that this filly's been putting up, even in defeat. $90,000 they paid for at the sales. She beat all bar Lusaha on debut at Ascot last preparation. Lusaha has gone to Hong Kong and now races under the name of Shanghai Master. She's won 2 midweek grade events pretty easily. She's come up short in Saturday class, but as I said before, the numbers out of those races are really, really good, and she rates on top here. The dangers: number 10, Kimbo's Girl, a patronised filly which has won 2 of her 3 Ascot contests over 1,400 metres before finishing 4th of 11 over 1,600 metres at Belmont Park 2 weeks ago. Stepping down in trip may suit this on-speed galloper, but the numbers out of her races not as good as those of Black Line. The other dangers, perhaps number 3, Le Patron, and number 7, Elegant Blast, but I'm going with the Simon Miller filly here on top. My selections: number 8, Black Line. She's got really good numbers despite failing to break through on a Saturday, expecting her to do it here. For number 3, Le Patron, number 7, Elegant Blast, and number 10, Kimbo's Girl. Race 3 at Belmont Park on Saturday will jump at 1:18. It's the Events at Ascot Handicap over 1,000 metres. It's for 2-year-olds and upwards, a 78-plus affair. Our replay horse, she's the Iron Filly of Perth. It's Dainty Tess, winning at Ascot on the 20th of May.
Man Time, Storm Power straightened up 3rd down on the rail, and they're followed in the middle now by Carla Kemis, looking to work into the open, and on the outside of her is Crammed. Here's Dainty Tess. She's coming with a great finishing burst from last at the 100. Look at Dainty Tess. She's sprouted wings. She's come from a clear last. Gather them up, Dainty Tess from Carla Kemis. A super win under the big weight. Dainty Tess beat Carla.
A brilliant performance there by Dainty Tess. Rock Magic took all the plaudits on Roma Cup Day, but from a time perspective, Nothing beat that effort. A great effort. She flew home to win over 1,000 metres 21 days ago, and Kate Whitten takes the ride here, and I expect it to do the same. The dangers, number 1, Gigante. They paid $170,000 for this gelding. He's won 7 of his 38 starts, so he has repaid his connections. He was 6th in that Roma Cup, over 1,200 metres at Ascot, and he last won over 1,000 metres at Belmont Park in October. This is a drop in class. I think he's probably the main danger. The other horses of interest, number 5, Woolabar, a gelding which has a liking for 1,000 metres, particularly at Belmont. He rode off really good late splits to collar. It sit on the first day at Belmark a couple of weeks ago, and the track's long straight really does suit his running style. And perhaps at longer odds, number 8, Black Dynamite. Paid $20,000 for this gelding. It's changed hands from Kevin Anderson to Daniel O'Connor since finishing 6th of 13 last time out, but he's 2 from 3 over course and distance. My selections in this race, the lovable number 4, that's Dainty Tess, from number 1, Gigante, number 5, Woolabar, and number 8, Black Dynamite. Race number 4 at Belmont Park at Saturday will jump at 1:58. It's the Ascend Sales Trophies handicap. It's over 1,400 metres for 3-year-olds. It's an open affair at 64 plus. The replay horse is Minus Looks. It won at Belmont Park over 1,300 metres on the 27th of May.
Minus Looks with its run being trailed by Humanity, and 1 short to the outside. 300 left to go though. Minus Looks on the outside, ranged up, hit the front from Solorski, top of the class. Being pumped along now by Pike to try and make up some ground. On the outside, Minus Looks led them back towards the inside. Top of the class has come to the end of her run, and Minus Looks is extending and drawing away from them. This is going to be a very easy win. Minus Looks,
that was a terrific performance by Minus Looks, a demerit gelding which posted its 3rd win from 10 starts when defeating top of the class by 2.8 lengths 2 weeks ago. His full brother, Hay Listen, also trained by Steve Wolf, has won over 1,400 metres and also further than that, so I'm not concerned about the trip here. I think it's the top selection. Other horses to consider, we just mentioned number 5, top of the class. Michael Lane's got a pretty strong opinion of this horse, but I don't see how it avenges the loss to Minus Looks over an extra 100 metres on the same track. 1 short, also from the Steve Wolf yard, a $28,000 Snipperton gelding, which was 4 lengths off Minus Looks last time out. Does get a weight swing, but 4 lengths is a lot to make up. I think it'll be in the mix-up, but not for mine. If you're looking for potentially a horse at bigger odds, coming from the midweeks, number 6, Cool Night. They paid $25,000 for this trade fair gelding. It won at Belmont Park 10 days ago, and the last time it got assistance from William Pike, it finished last. I don't think that'll be happening this weekend. It's in my numbers. On top, I've got number 2, Minus Looks. From number 1, Gangbuster, number 6, Cool Night, and number 3, 1 short.